Well, it is snowing and I'm walking outside right now because Laura is inside sleeping and I feel bad. I can't record in there because I don't want to wake her up. So, and that's because it's 3:30 in the morning. So let's do a quick recap of what's happened tonight. I went to the gym by myself, did my powerlifting, and which is kind of cool because I'm starting to get into the whole powerlifting thing. All my maxes are pretty low, but I mean, it's fun doing that. The other thing is I've got a really cool sister-in-law who got me, she saw my last headband and she got me like a professional one by Junk. I had to stop right here because there's a light. So now I got a legit headband. Let's see. Then I updated the YouTube header. Just did like all my standard stuff. Then I made the newsletter for Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. that comes out. And what is that about? That one is about when you've got a bad week, how to keep on going after you have a bad week, because not every week's going to be perfect kind of thing. So that's going to be a good article. I got the Instagram post made, the Twitter post made. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos and got all my people talked to because I care about every single one of you. We had a really good discussion about like content creation and what we're going for, what our objectives are. And and then we talked about the shirts for a while. I'm actually gonna go inside this main building right now because it is cold as heck out here, and I'll continue this conversation in a minute. That's why you have to love what you're doing, because I am sitting here in the office right now recording this just so we can get some footage. So we have some voice overlay in here. But yeah, enough about that. If you want to get more about that, there's more on the newsletter, and then there's more on the Facebook specific video. I forgot to mention that earlier. We actually have a bunch of content that comes out to just Facebook. They are videos that you actually cannot see anywhere else. Idea, or you feel like you've got a sense of purpose, you're still gonna have those days. It's nothing that you need to worry about. So if you want to see that, those are on the Facebook page, but if not, you'll get the general gist of it here. As far as shirts, we got our tanks in, and they are so sweet. They are they're our standard material that we've been using for all the other shirts, so they're a really soft blend. They're actually a little bit softer than the sweatshirts. I wasn't a huge fan of how the sweatshirts turned out material-wise. I really like the prints on the sweatshirts though, and I feel like these tanks are going to be even better because we've improved our process. We've got things better than what they used to be. We've got a flash dryer, we've got better ink, we've got better squeegees, we've got better screens. Everything is better, but everything's the exact same price. So it's everything, even though we're putting more money into it, we're not charging more money and getting more money out of it, because that's ultimately not what our goal is. Our goal is not to charge. If we wanted to be like everyone else, we could charge $26, $30 for a tank top, but I don't see that. That makes no sense to me. But as you saw, we've got a military green for the guys, and then we have it's a mint color racerback for the ladies. And this is actually our first release where we did specific, like we broke out. There's a men's clothing and then there's a women's clothing. And we've never really done that before, but it was really cool, and I really liked how they turned out. And I guess you're gonna have to wait till next week to see exactly what designs we put on. Hopefully we'll get the designs in, the transparencies made, and all that by next week, so we can get all that captured in next Building the Brands episode. But we don't have those ordered yet, so we've still got to do that, and then we can show you the actual printing process. So what I'm thinking is, with everything going live now, I think what I want to do is do some live stream of us actually printing shirts. I haven't done any live streaming yet before. We can do it on Twitter, we can do it on Instagram, we can do it on Facebook. Our options are literally limitless. So I'm thinking about breaking it up into 3 different things. This is me like thinking out loud right now. I actually didn't plan on talking about this, but I'm thinking about right now is if we did something like Facebook Live, we show the process of us printing them. And then on something like Twitter Live, we did like a Q&A where we answered questions and talked about the specs of the shirts. And then on Instagram Live, I gotta figure out something else. Maybe we talk about the computer side, the branding and marketing side of how we're getting our shirts out there. So yeah, I mean, there's endless options with all this stuff going live stream, and Periscope's pretty much dead now, I think, now that everything else has pretty much got its own built-in live. So I don't know. I think it's cool. I think that's going to be the transition that just about everything is going to be from here on out. Is if you can't do live stream marketing and just live streaming in general, I don't think you're going to be able to keep up with stuff. So another big thing that I want to push you all to do this week is hop on every single opportunity that you have, even if it's small, even if it's just responding to an email, even if it's just giving someone advice for free, because you never know what things will lead to. For example, Weebly is who our website is through, and that's who I do all the design work, and everything for the website is around Weebly. And they contacted me earlier this week and said, hey, can we schedule a phone conversation because we see that you use the mobile app and all that. So right there is a huge connection. Just by using a website like creator kind of thing, we just opened up the doorway for something huge. So, and I don't know if it's going to be huge or not, but the potential is there for it. So that's why I encourage you to jump on every single opportunity that comes your way, even if it's for someone that, if it's something not as big as Weebly. So something that doesn't have over 100,000 followers or anything. It's going to be a huge ROI, because every single little interaction that you have has an ROI for you. It may not be short term, but you still need to do it, because in the long run, that's what pays off. For example, we've been talking to one of our buddies, and basically he offered for us to do a guest write-in on his blog. And I've been looking at his blogs, and they have traffic, but it's nothing like 100,000 people see it. But it's still worth it for us, because I care about the guy. I appreciate his support, and I appreciate everything that he's done for me. So the least I can do for him is write a guest blog spot for him, and that's what we're gonna do. We take advantage of every single little opportunity that we have. So if you want to FaceTime us, if you want to give us a phone call, if you want us to write for your blog, you bet we'll do it, because we'll promote it on our end, because we know that your interaction with us that's what we feed off of. That's what we literally need to survive, is the positive comments I get from everyone, and that's literally what got me through last week when everything was just awful. So, moral of the story, hop on every single opportunity that you get.
Hits my brow, today's my day.